Yo yo, what's up everybody? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Shoot me a little thumbs up in the chat if everything sounds good, if you can hear me all right. Already did some analysis here, looking at some potential GJ buys here. It's a holiday today though, bank holiday here in the States, so not sure if we're gonna get the volume that we want and need. So we'll see. Let's see here. I think I gotta update my record here. It's not accurate. I look in the Telegram chat. February 17th. I think that was Friday. Yep. Yeah. Raj, what's going on? Hi Mike, how was your profit of previous week? It was good, it was good. I'm on a nice little winning streak for February. 12 wins, 0 losses. Hope yours was just as good, if not better. Je feel. Yeah, I'd like to see, what's this? The fuck? I'd like to see GJ flip and continue bullish. Yeah, gonna anticipate it being a pretty slow morning here. GJ giving a strong rejection here. Think that might be looking good for that little flip here. Have to see if it's gonna give it to us or not though.
What's good, Mike?
Hey, what's up, Jake? How you doing?
Not bad, brother. Not bad. How are you?
All good, all good. Rocking and rolling, man. Rocking and rolling for this, this probably gonna be a range day.
Yeah, it's bank holiday today, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, so we'll see if it does anything here.
Yeah. London was pretty good as well, to be fair. Um, I took a small loss on a buy on gold, but it was pretty small. But there was just no volume,
Yeah,
even in London. So be interesting to see if you get anything in NY. How's things though? I know you've have you been trading much? Because I know you've got some things on the side as well.
yeah. I mean, I've still been trading. I just been slacking on the streams, um, but yeah, no, I've still been active in the markets. I think I've taken 12 trades this month so far.
Yeah, I've seen that you posted a few in the group. Been doing pretty good as well.
Yeah. I got pretty lucky last week with a little bit of a cowboy move there at the end of the week, but ended up playing out for me. So got lucky there, but yeah, no, I mean it's been pretty solid. I mean just been sticking to my plan, sticking to my rules, and a little bit of luck combined with proper execution.
Yeah, a little bit of volume here on gold as well. Well, I say a little bit of volume, just a slightly stronger candle than.
Yeah, I mean, price can still move for sure. I mean, we've seen it happen quite a bit, with bank holidays and stuff, things still happen, so
Yeah, 100%.
I'm on my toes, ready to execute if and when the time comes.
I see you dropped the 15-minute time frame back in.
Yeah, I also added in like the 5 minutes, so yeah, no, I actually took a trade last week that was like it was amazing. It was kind of based off of like the 5 minute and 15 minute. But I mean that's kind of the thing. Like I'm still only really paying attention to the 30 minute, but just trying to see if like I can start to tell that story a little bit earlier based on like the 15 minute and the 5 minute.
Yeah, 100%. I've noticed jumped on a few of thru streams, and they do the same. There's a guy
Yeah,
I join in the morning who does London stop loss matters. Don't know if you've seen that guy.
yeah, I've seen him. Yep.
Yeah, so they do a lot the same. Like just add that extra confirmation on the 5 minute.
Yeah, like I noticed like it's powerful in like these situations where you have like a strong range on the 5 minute.
Mm.
'Cause like as soon as it breaks and closes on one, either direction, you can usually attach that confirmation to the higher time frames. So yeah, I mean it's that's where I got it from was like down Vo Wix 9, like those dudes. Like I like to watch Wix 9 like for Asian session. I don't ever trade Asian session, but he does an Asian session stream, and that's kind of where I got it from, was watching him, you know, because I was like, wait a second, you know, like I like how he's doing this, how he's like he's getting like an extra confirmation from the 5 minute rather than just like executing based on 30 minutes. So like for example, like in this case, in this situation, like he probably wouldn't execute until price broke and close out of this range. Even though
Yeah.
like, you know, we could potentially look at like buys based off of the 30 minute if it breaks the high, but he would be looking for that extra confirmation of the 5 minute to break and close above.
Yeah. One thing I noticed those guys do as well is they sometimes look a bit further left to see some of the most previous support and resistances when they're looking at take profit targets. So rather than going in that example, if you took a buy, going on my take profits, the most recent resistance at the top there, they might go actually it's that support, previous support to the left. They might have some troubles with. So like
Yeah.
a bit more to the right or something, they might say, oh yeah, we'll take profits there. I've seen them do that as well. Sometimes I'm looking at their charts, I'm looking at mine, I'm like, their lines are, where are the lines coming from? But it's because they've based them on the 5 minutes or the 15 minutes. So maybe so they've got that pure clean candles to the left.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I haven't really identified with those guys, is like how they draw up their zones, you know, like they will have like the chart looking like this, you know, everything will be really small, and then all of a sudden like they'll just put a line right here. I'm like, what the fuck are they looking at? Like, where'd that line come from?
Yeah, bro, I'm exactly the same. Because me and you're probably quite similar. So I'll draw my zones based on usually the 30 minute, but start on the higher time frames and then adjust down to the 30 minute, kind of like Raja. But those guys have started putting them like on the 5 minutes and stuff. So when you flick back to the 30 minute, it just looks like there's random lines going between all the candles, and I'm looking there going, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like very similar trading style, but at the same time totally different, you know. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, like the price action, like the entries are quite similar, so they'll enter based on the similar kind of, you know, bottom wicks and when it breaks the high in some cases. But I've noticed Donvu, maybe he'll enter and the candle flips sometimes. So if there's a big wick, then he'll enter when the candle flips rather than entering in the break of the previous high or low. So he might do that, which I've tried a few times and it works pretty well actually. As long as you get a big enough wick, you can lock in some early pips.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the beautiful thing about trading, man. You know, there's so many different ways that you can trade. It's just about identifying what really works for you.
Yeah, definitely. Are you still supporting your friends of the sales roles?
Yeah, still been rocking and rolling with that. Yeah, I've been making some good extra money with that too, so it's been solid. Super busy,
Right.
but can't complain, you know.
Yeah, it's what it is. It's good to do other stuff as well.
Yeah. I also think that has a lot to do with like why I've been trading so good lately too, is because I'm not really attached to it, you know. Like I've got other things going on. I have other things like occupying my mind, you know, so
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you're just not just relying on trading.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's definitely helped me out as far as like just, you know, being not like being like in a fuck it, you know, like I'll just enter, but at the same time, you know, just like giving like different things, you know, chances that that I might not usually enter on, things like that, you know.
Yeah. How long are you streaming for today?
I'll probably hang around until 8:30 Eastern or so.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we get some volume, but I mean, bank holidays, you never know. But like you said earlier, I know we've been on a stream before and there's been opportunity, so
Yeah.
the worst that happens, you come on, don't take a trade.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, either way, you know, it's all good. If we find something, we find something. If not, no worries. I really like for GJ to flip and push bullish here. It's got a pretty decent range to the upside over here that it created on this little fall down, getting some strong rejections here to the downside. So we'll just have to see if it's gonna continue pushing up or not, if it's gonna respect this level or not.
yeah, that'd be quite nice actually. If you get a nice strong 15-minute bullish close or something.
Yeah. Yeah, GJ looks a little bit better than gold in my opinion. Gold, we don't really have like any
On the
tradable
1 hour,
ranges.
if you look on the 1 hour on gold, there's like a nice support. There's maybe some clean candles going down from about there.
Yeah.
But look, if it broke below there, but it's just those wicks were a little bit off-putting.
Yeah.
We had Harif join any of the streams recently. Is he still?
No,
still back?
I haven't seen him in a little while. Maybe like a week or two.
Yeah. I've been around. I haven't really had time. I haven't been able to join the streams. Unfortunately, it's the first one. I thought as he jumps on, I was like, ah, yes.
Yeah.
But I still watch the groups and see even if I can't join the streams. So GJ's coming down a little bit now.
Yeah.
Problem is the candles to the left are so janky. I'm not sure how one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, even down here in this range, they look like pretty shitty. I mean, have a lot of wicks below here, but
unless we can come down, create support, then come up to create resistance, maybe look to retest that.
Yeah, like create a new range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think that would be pretty ideal. Kind of like what it did right here, honestly. Like it had this clean fall down. That kind of created a nicer range for it to continue back up. So yeah, I mean, if it can do the same thing to the downside, that would be fine. Which, I mean, there's no GJ, like no holiday with like the pound or the yen, you know, so could still have good volume there.
That's it.
I mean, yen is always closed at this time, but for pound, you know, could still have some good volume.
Yeah, well, obviously London's still open, so.
Yeah, what time is it for you? Like lunchtime?
Yeah, just like 5 to 12, so literally just bang on lunchtime.
You just reminded me to take lunch as well.
Yeah, it looks like it might give a little push here, a little push to the downside.
Yeah, that's good to be fair. I think if we can get some volume and push it down, and then we'll get a retracement, and then might look to be able to take sales again.
Yeah, I don't care what direction it goes, just give me some confirmations for an entry.
Literally, take anything. In the random question, Mike, in the US, if someone if you order something to your house and you're not in, do they deliver it to your neighbor?
No, they'll just leave it on your front door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, unless you got a sign for it or something.
Yeah, I've been getting parcels all day today. My neighbor's not in.
Oh, yeah.
I keep seeing vans rock up, and then when they realize he's not in, they leave it. They come knock on my door. So it's had like 3 today. So I don't know what's going on.
Dang, that's funny. Yeah, no, they wouldn't do that here. Yeah,
job.
I mean, even if you have to sign for it, like, I mean, if you don't answer, you know, they're not gonna leave it with somebody else. You know, they're gonna take that shit, come back another day.
Yeah. Oh, that's mad. Yeah, no. Good job on trustworthy.
Yeah, we have a big problem here, like in the States, of like theft of packages and stuff like that. Like, yeah, people steal shit all the time, especially around the holidays and stuff. You know, like now, like people have like those Ring cameras and stuff. Those like cameras that like are on their doorbells and stuff. You know, so you'll see like people stealing your package all the time.
But nothing you can do about it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a few funny videos. They're all from the US as well.
Yeah.
People like parcels, and it's like sometimes where there's kids, they rock up and then they realize there's a door camera there, and then like, oh, they don't bother stealing it. It looks really awkward.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's funny though. I'd be pissed, you know, if I was in your situation. I'd be like, oh, I'm busy, man. Like, leave that man's packages over there, man. Shit.
I was brushing my teeth earlier, and then they came to the door, and I thought, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Just answer the door with a toothbrush.
Yeah, because, I mean, here, like, they're pretty relentless with it, you know, like, they'll freaking knock on the door, like, 10 times, you know, especially if they need a signature. They're like, ding, 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 ding. Like, the other day, I was, like, yelling at them. I'm like, yo, I'm on a fucking call, man. Like, Jesus fuck. Like, Dude, like, chill the fuck out. Like, if I don't answer the phone, just take it back, you know? Like, bring it another day. It's my loss, you know? But I mean, they're on like time limits and shit, you know? They gotta move quick, so I mean, I get it, but
Yeah, they're
it's
like
just
quite in
annoying.
and out.
Yeah, we'll have to see here if we're gonna be able to get anything. Look at the 30-minute candle closed. Still nothing on gold. GJ ended up closing below pretty strong, but still nothing in this range.
Just kind of rejected that wick there, isn't it, as well? And come back up.
Yep, yep. Let's see. Surya, what's going on? Piper, what's going on? Nobody must be streaming today because there's a lot of people on the YouTube.
Huh.
The regulars have taken the day off, the holiday. Yeah, this might this can push up. It might continue. Yeah, GJ looks like it wants to push down, but keeps kind of rejecting this area to the left.
Welcome back.
Hey, Christine, what's going on?
Hey. Oh, you made it this morning.
Yeah. Woke up on time.
You've been making all the money without us. Sure.
Yeah, been pretty lucky lately. Hopefully we can get it today.
So you think GJ is the move today?
Probably because we have bank holiday with USD, so I'm not sure that gold will really move, but who knows? None of them could move.
Yeah, I don't know if they care about President's Day.
Yeah.
We might be okay.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Have to see.
Are the banks closed today?
Yep.
Oh, okay. What's happening with GJ? GJ. Daily candle is bearish. Last 3-4 hour candles are bearish. Okay. Oh, no camera.
I don't think we really have anything all week. Flash services PMI, I don't think that's anything.
Okay.
FOMC meeting minutes is nothing. Prelim GDP, I don't think that's anything. Core price index, I think that might be something.
So we could a move. It shouldn't be erratic.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too crazy.
I had some alerts set on gold. They went off all night.
Yeah.
Gold made some crazy moves during London. Or I guess when the market opened, as of last night, those big green candles.
Yeah.
Mm. Mhm. So how's your weekend?
Not bad, not bad. Didn't really do too much, honestly.
You're a busy man.
Yeah,
Got like 15 jobs.
yeah, stay pretty busy, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I've pretty much always worked for myself, so for some reason, like I always have it like in the back of my head, like, you know, I need to be doing something. Need to be doing something to make money. I've never had like a job where, you know, you just like clock in and clock out, you know. So it's always been hard to like shut out, you know, like trying to work.
Mm. So you're still doing the cleaning business too?
Yep, still got that running. Yep. Yeah, which has been a little bit slower since the turn of the new year, but I'm thinking about starting up another location.
Okay.
It's pretty
The other thing.
hands-free, like, say what?
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's pretty hands-free. Like I could hire a virtual assistant to probably run the entire business for me. Pay somebody in the Philippines like $4 an hour to run the whole thing for me.
Wow. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking about. It took a lot to like get it off the ground though, so that's kind of the one thing that's in the back of my head. It's like, do I really want to like have to do all that over again?
Yeah, no, maybe not.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see.
So do you you have like a contract with offices or something like that, or you do houses or
No, I
for a company?
try and just focus on residential.
Okay.
Yeah, residential. I don't really like to deal with commercial. I mean, the plus side with commercial is usually their budgets are a little bit more forgiving. Whereas, you know, when you're
Mhm.
dealing with residential, you deal with like a lot of price shoppers and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I prefer residential.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
We've probably only done like one commercial job, honestly, and it was like a situation where this woman was like selling the business and she wanted like somebody to come in and clean the officers because they had like some buyers coming in, you know, so.
Oh, okay. Mm.
But yeah, I mean, commercial, like a lot of times they have like net 30 pay terms and shit like that, and
Right.
you know, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to deal with none of that. You know, if we do the job, like I need to be paid. You know, I'm trying to wait to get paid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have so I do the books for my church,
Mhm.
and we hired a cleaning company to come in, and they just tell us like whatever day they want to be paid, and I just make sure they get paid, get their check that day.
Yeah.
So they come in like I think they go twice a week,
Mhm.
and we have like a set amount, and I just pay them their full amount, whatever day they say they're works for them, and that's what we go with. Makes it easier.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah. Hmm. probably, and it's really easy for them too, because most of the people, the place is pretty clean anyway, so they just kind of come in and vacuum and wipe down stuff and do whatever, and I leave the check there for them. They pick it up
Yeah.
when they're done.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Yeah, I mean it's not too hard of a business. I mean, we deal with some headaches here and there, but for the most part it's pretty simple.
Mm.
Like, I mean, really the only headaches that we really deal with are like the one-time cleans where it's like a move out clean or something like that,
Oh,
because you
yeah.
never really know what you're coming into, like I'm doing the quotes over the phone, so I'm just trying to ask some questions, just get as much information as possible, but like sometimes, people will be like, "Oh, it's not that dirty," and I'm like, "All right,
Mhm. Yeah.
I'll give you a break here, but like if that's not the case when we get there, then I'm gonna be calling you back." Like I just had this
Okay.
situation yesterday. Like this guy called me on Saturday for a move out clean, and I quoted him like $278 or something, and he was like, "Oh my God, it's expensive," and like the guy was pretty cool, so I was kind of trying to give him a little bit of a break, and so anyways, I was like, all right, let me punch some numbers here and see if I can cut it down any more for you, and so I shaved off like another $40. It was like 238, was the final. But I was like, this is contingent on you being straight up with me, because he was like, it's not that dirty, it's empty, it just needs to be like, just needs to look good, for the landlords to come through. And I was like, all right, man, no problem. But like, if this isn't the case, like, I'm gonna be calling you on Sunday. And like, the cleaners get there, they send me some pictures. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, man, like, the place looks like a mess, there's trash all over the place, and like, the fridge like literally had cracked eggs in it. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Wow.
Like, so I call him, I'm just like, hey, man, like, I told you, like I always tell people when I'm giving them a quote, like, I need you to be 100% honest with me, because if you're not, like, everybody's gonna be pissed off. The cleaners are gonna be pissed, you're gonna be pissed, and I'm gonna be pissed. So if you're just straight up with me, then everybody's gonna be happy. The cleaners will be happy, you'll be happy, and I'll be happy. But yeah, so long story short, I had to charge him like another $100, and he wasn't too happy about it. But I was just like telling him, like, hey, like, this is what I was trying to tell you when we were on the phone yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, I mean, you can go with a different company, dude. You could probably find somebody on Craigslist to do it for like $50, I don't know, shit. But
Yeah. The problem is people who don't see dirt will never see it.
yeah,
It just doesn't look messy to them. It looks fine. It's just, oh, you just wipe this down and do this and do that.
Yeah.
Because who would have you come to the house without at least getting the eggs out the refrigerator?
yeah. Well, and that's kind of
They
what
don't
I
see
always
it.
tell them is like, well, if it's not that dirty, how come you're calling me? Why do you need
Right.
me to do it? And like, I'll throw that at them like all the time, kind of like a little pull away. And
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, no, I don't want to clean it. I don't want to clean it. I'm like, all right, so it's probably pretty dirty then.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you do quotes in the blind. I guess you have to. You can't go over there and do a walkthrough for each one. So
Well,
like with these people that we picked, they did a walkthrough. They gave us a quote for $2,000, and we're like, all right, cool. That's what it's going to be.
yeah, well, I mean, the business is run in Texas. I live in Georgia, so
Oh, yeah, that's not going to work. Like there's nobody there that can do a walkthrough and say, okay, this, and this. But it's still a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I have my partner lives out there, but
Oh, okay.
but I'm pretty much the only one that runs the business. He doesn't really do anything with it. Like he's got a lot of other things going on, so I've like taken on the role of running it. But
yeah, I'd like to do some other businesses. I'm just trying to figure out this Forex before I blow my account and not have any money.
yeah, Forex is the easiest, hardest way to make money.
Definitely the easiest way to lose it. my
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
Oh man. How's your robot thing doing? Account?
I stopped using it honestly. It was just like back and forth, you know, like it would lose quite a bit and then it would gain and it just never really exceeded like $3,000 account balance. And that was like the
Yeah.
100% level. Like I deposited like 1,400 and then I think for like 2
Mm-hmm.
months it was like it would drop back down to like, 2,500, then it would be back at 3,000 and it was just kind of going back and forth and I just like couldn't really justify paying $180 a month for something that's not really consistently making money, so
Yeah.
I was
That
just
makes
like,
sense.
yeah, screw it, done with it. So I stopped using it.
I couldn't get mine. I never could get it straight to work. I never could get it set up right.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean I mean they have like support and stuff that you could contact. I mean I could always help you out too. Um but yeah, I
They
mean it
kept
just
emailing me, but they would never give me a person to talk to. So I felt
Oh
like I was
really?
getting a bunch of automated emails,
Hmm.
and but they never answered my question. Which I specifically asked for someone that I can talk to help me.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, just follow these instructions." But that's not what I asked for. I need a person to help me get this set up, but they didn't do it.
Yeah, it's definitely
And then
not
they sent me an email saying, "Oh, I hope you're doing well with your new program."
yeah.
I'd be doing well if you never answered my question.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the downfall with big companies too, Like they just want to streamline everything and it's very transactional.
Yeah, which I get. I mean, everybody. That's the thing. So, but it doesn't work for everybody all the time.
Yeah, and it's like a foreign
They
language,
got to have
to
some
most
form of
people.
business. Mm-hmm.
Shit.
What's up, Jake? How's it going?
Jake.
Ain't shit on these charts, boy.
Yeah, no. Yeah, nothing happening. Nothing happening.
I mean, I knew gold was gonna be flat because of President's Day, but I figured you could get something on GJ.
Yeah, I would like to see it come back above the 353 level here. If we can do that, I think we can potentially catch some buys up.
Is that the level I have? 3.5. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
I don't like the level at 4.5 though.
Yeah, this past area.
It's more of like if you zoom out, it's like the main level.
Yeah, over here. Yeah, I remember I was looking at this like every day last week.
Yeah, me
Like,
too.
buys above this area like every day last week, and then right Friday I seen it start to push up above. I was like, go figure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, to your point, I'm surprised to see it come back down below after making that push up past it.
Yeah, it's just waiting for. I mean, GJ's just been in this huge channel. I'm just trying to wait for like a trending market. I can't wait till that happens. Basically like gold at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
You just like put a buy and you can't lose.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? I mean, Biden went over to Ukraine, you know, so maybe he'll stir some things up and we'll get all wild.
Oh God.
Not like we don't have anything to take care of over here in the States, so, you know, but take a
No,
little
we're good.
take a little vacation out there, you know.
No, we got everything figured out.
Yeah, I keep seeing this shit with like the chemical things, you know, like
Oh, the like Ohio thing.
yeah, Ohio, and then there was another place where there was like an actual like chemical plant that was like on fire. There's quite a few situations last week around that.
No, we're straight.
Yeah.
We even got healthcare figured out.
Yeah.
Public education. Number one. Oh. I see you were kind of using the 5 minute last week, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I've used it a little
Hope I
bit.
didn't sway you.
No, I mean, I
Sway
think it's
your
good. I mean,
trading plan.
no, I've actually been using it for like an extra confirmation. So not necessarily taking entries like based off of 5 minute, more so like finding the entry on the 30 minute and hourly, but then confirming it
Yep.
with like the 5 minute, you know?
Yeah, that's how I use it. You get the main idea from like the 4 hour and 30, and then you just kind of look for patterns on those small ones.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I had
Allows you to
one.
get in much quicker.
Yeah, I had one really good trade off of it. Where like, you know, just because my stop loss was like super small, you know? But yeah, I took it like on the stream. I think it might have been like Monday last week or Tuesday, something like that. But yeah, it was like my most profitable trade in a long time.
Yeah, they're definitely tempting. You just gotta wait for like a pattern, not like can't go by the candlesticks, you know. Just like one
Yeah.
closure is like whatever, but if there's like a double top or something, it confirms your 30 minute kind of like trade idea. That's when I use it.
Yeah. Yeah, this one specifically, let's see if I can find it. It was on the, I know it was like based off of the 15 minute. It was on the 15th, it was on Wednesday last week. Oh yeah, I think it was right here. No, that's not it. It was on the 15th. Oh yeah, it was right here. Yeah, it was this candle right here. And I was like looking at this like based off of the 15-minute.
Yeah.
It was like something like this. Actually, let me see. I got the levels right here. It was 072. Then my stops were yeah, so I was like looking at it. Oh shit. Right here. Yeah, so I was like looking at the 30-minute because the 30-minute came down close below this level, and then this bullish candle like pushed up and it closed right below here. So I was like, alright, cool. Then this next
Yeah.
candle like wicked up, and I was like, alright, cool. If it starts heading down, like I think it's gonna create like a little slingshot move here. And so then I was like looking at the 15-minute, and I was like, alright, how could I like confirm this off of the 15-minute? Then I seen like this candle close with a nice rejection, like small body. It's like, alright, perfect. We respect this high, we break the low, I'm in there. And then I looked at the 5-minute, and damn.
Oh.
The 5-minute, there was a strong bearish candle. This one right here. This strong bearish candle closed. And I was like, alright, perfect. So I actually entered like right off of this like weak blue candle here, this weak bullish candle here.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I like it. Right there.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I was like, holy shit.
Honestly, for these though, for like the entering on this stuff, I will say like I do wait for double tops
Yeah.
just for like that extra. I found that like it seems to always make a double top on the small if it's actually going to make a push.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I use the 3-minute, which is a little. I mean, I know it's like pretty small, but it just kind of I like it better than the 5-minute because it allows you to see the patterns more clearly. And I don't know. I just think it kind of like forms better market structure.
Yeah. Yeah, actually I checked it out just because I started seeing like Donvo and Wix9 like they were using
Oh, they
it.
use the 3?
No, the 5-minute.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, and like they used to not like that's how I got really strict based on just using the 30-minute because of them. Because like I saw
Yeah.
like them just operating off of that. And then like I hopped on like one of Wix9 streams like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or something, and he was using the 5-minute, and I was like, wait a second, what's going on here? And then, you know, I basically just noticed like, all right, cool, he's just using that as like an extra confirmation, like just to tell the story, you know.
Yeah, I think it's just part of the evolution. I mean, like a trade idea is a trade idea. So if you have that in the back of your mind, yeah, you can just use those lower for just like an entry confirmation to get better stops, better ratios, you know.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what it did there for me. I mean number one, if I didn't execute it based off of the 5-minute and the 15-minute, I would have missed the move. But yeah, I mean if I would have waited for like 30-minute, like stops would have been like 30 pips instead of 10 pips.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of 1%, kind of like 30-minute based trade a day, I've I've started to separate it into like 2.5% trades, and then using like the smaller time frames for entries, so I can get those short stops. And I like it because like basically like a month ago or whatever, when I was just doing one trade, I would like take a loss, and then I would see like a perfect trade form, and I'd be like, oh man, I really want to enter that, but just like can't for like the self-discipline aspect of it. But when you like separate it into two, it's like you kind of know in the back of your head like, oh well, if another really good opportunity comes along, I can actually execute.
Yeah, 100%.
Just kind of like that a little better. Gold's trying to break down. I'm just not going to enter any gold today just because of the banks.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be, I mean, it could be a hit or miss. It could move, could not move. You never really know.
Yeah, I mean, it could move, but US banks are closed, so it's like kind of risky.
Online Herzl, yeah, we live pretty much every day. Supposed to be. Yeah, it does suck when there's no volume in the market though. It's like, shit, man.
Yeah, I almost took the day off, but like I said, I thought GJ was going to be doing something. I guess the only people that trade GJ are Americans.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the last bank holiday, I remember caught a nice bag. I can't remember when that was, Martin Luther King Day or something like that, but it's like in January.
Mm,
I remember it was like an early trade too.
yeah. Yeah, it could have been riding some London volume.
Yeah, I think that's like what happened.
Oh. How's Tybee? Have y'all been getting hit? Some storms?
No,
Oh,
no,
really?
not at all. Why, you guys been getting some wild shit out there?
I've been getting like some side skirt type of storms, you know. But yeah, I guess that was more towards the west.
Yeah, we haven't
I
been
just kind
getting
of
shit out
figured the
here.
coast would have some shit going on.
No, no, it's been fine. I mean, it was like pretty windy the last couple of days, but I mean, for the most part, it's been fine. We haven't had anything too crazy going on. But yeah, my dad was saying like there were some tornadoes and shit in like Alabama or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's like over towards there. Just entered a little paper trade on GJ. Just because I'm bored, but see what this rejection does. Do y'all have any like mountain bike trails over there?
No, hell no. We got
Yeah, it's
streets.
probably just too flat.
Yeah, it's flat as hell over here. We do have one little trail that's like down like the causeway, you know, down 80 US 80, like, you know, connecting from like Tybee to Wilmington Island. There's like a little trail there. They've been like rebuilding it pretty much ever since I moved here though. I guess it got like wiped out in those hurricanes like back in like 2017, 2016, something like that. Like Hurricane Matthew and it might have been Irma. But I think
It's like a chill, kind of like Greenway trail.
yeah, it's right, like it's not like you honestly can't really notice it, like it's very hidden, but you know when you're going to like when you're going down like Tybee Road or whatever, Highway 80, and you know you pass like Fort Pulaski, you can like pull off over there and there's like an entrance to that trail, and it pretty much
like in the marsh.
yeah, it pretty much like cuts through the marsh. But there's like little like picnic tables and shit on it, you know, little hut things. But yeah, I used to have an electric bike rental company, and
Oh yeah.
like right when I first moved here, and yeah, I like our first rental, like somebody took one of the bikes down that thing. And dude brought it back fucked, man. I was like, oh my god, dude. I was like, dude, you're gonna have to buy us like a whole new bike, man. Like, yeah, he ended up paying us like $1,000, like pretty much bought the whole
Damn.
new bike. But yeah, the thing was fucked, man. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, dude, what the?
It's like, what'd you do, man?
Yeah, couldn't even believe it, man.
He's like, shit.
Yeah, long story short, that was like my first red flag of that business, you know. I was like, all right.
That sounds like a headache.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the big challenge was like the financials, you know. I mean, the electric bikes, like, especially at that time, they were kind of new, you know. So, you know, now there's like a shit ton of these companies, you know. You can get electric bikes for like $500, $600, you know. These ones were like $1,200 on our discounted price, you know. So like retail, they were like $2,000. But
Damn.
But yeah, and then we were competing with the local, you know, just the pedal bikes, you know, the other businesses here that are renting bikes for like $12 a day, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, we would rent it out for like $50 a day, but you know, even
Yeah, it might work now though, since Tybee's all bougie.
yeah. But I mean, still, I mean, you could get a golf cart for $50 a day, you know, $100 a day, so. So
True.
that was like what a lot of people, like when people would call, they would be like, oh, you know, one bike for $50, I could get a 4-person golf cart for $100, you know, that would be $200 for your bikes, you know. And I'd be like, all right, well, what do you want to do?
Like, why'd you call me?
Yeah.
Did you call me just to tell me this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
I mean,
those e-bikes
also-
are fun.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, you can ride them on the beach. Like, you can't ride a golf cart on the beach. Like, golf cart, you have to follow all the traffic laws. You got to park it in like an actual parking space, you know. So
You get a
there's a lot.
DUI on it too.
Yeah, I mean, you can get a DUI on a bike too.
Really?
Yeah, GSP will tag motherfuckers around here all day long.
Fuck that.
Just on
Bro,
the,
if I got a DUI on a bike, I would like throw hands,
Yeah.
like straight up. I would
I've
probably
seen it
run.
happen numerous times.
That's fucking bullshit.
I
Is
mean,
that only in Tybee?
no, it's like that everywhere. It's technically a
Damn.
vehicle, you know. A bike is technically a vehicle, but
No, I'm gone.
yeah.
I'm gone. I don't have a license plate on that bike. They don't
Yeah.
know who I am.
It's really only GSP that will mess with you. Like the local cops ain't gonna mess with you, but and you also gotta be like a dumbass, you know. You gotta be like, number one, it's like always like an open container on the bike, you know. Like there's a beer in the cup holder, and like if you have it in a koozie or something to where it's not like, you know, it's not blatant what it is, then you know most of the times they're gonna look the other way. But yeah, I mean. Yeah, I've seen it happen a couple of times. I've seen some pissed off people.
Rightfully so.
Getting some
Be like, are
DUIs on
you
a bike.
kidding me?
Yeah.
How bored are you?
Yeah, I mean, me and my girlfriend, I mean, we'll take the electric bikes, go up to Huckapoos, you know, get pretty smashed and
Yeah, just
ghosty and them bitches back home, you know, like
scoot on
holy,
back.
yeah.
Those things are like no joke. Like my cousin built one, and he like bought the kit to convert a mountain bike into one, and those are fast. Like the kits are like way faster than the shit you can buy, just like
Yeah.
built-in ones. Like you can hit 45 just like screaming down the road.
Yeah.
It's like damn, like this shit's fun.
Yeah, one of my buddies across the street, he's got one that he did that too. Like it was just a normal beach cruiser that he like put
Yeah,
that
you
kit
put the
on.
little screen on it, like the
Yeah.
speedometer and shit. Like they're so fun.
Yeah, I think mine go probably like 30. So it's,
Yeah, I mean that's no joke either.
yeah. But yeah, I mean we have a lot of run-ins with like the damn. Now we have code enforcement on the island. So you know they just kind of ride all around and on the beach all the time. They're like, you know, can't use a motor on the beach. I'm like, man, get fucked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which like they're wrong actually
Dude.
because like there's like a Georgia law where it's like an electric bike can go anywhere that a normal bike can go. You know, so like they're wrong, you know, to be coming after you and saying that, but whatever.
Don't let them. Yeah, I've had to get escorted off beaches before with golf carts and shit.
Yeah, we see the golf carts on the beach quite a bit here. That's a hefty fine.
Have y'all been to Jekyll?
Nah, never been there.
It's pretty chill.
I haven't really been like, I mean, we haven't really explored like a lot of areas around here. We've been up to like the Fusky, you know, in South Carolina, but that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really
St.
leave the island.
Augustine. That's
Yeah.
nice. St. Simon's.
Yeah, I haven't been to St. Simon's.
Yeah, y'all should do a little barrier island tour.
Yeah, I was about to buy a boat, like at the
Yeah.
end of last year, and it was like a cuddy cabin, so you could sleep in it. You know, I was
Yeah,
thinking
that'd be
about that.
so cool. You like anchor up in Little Tybee.
Yeah. Yeah, go stay at the Fusky Island for the night and stuff like that. I put the
Yeah.
electric bikes right on the thing, right on the boat. Bring them bitches everywhere.
Yeah, that'd be so fire. Just go post up.
Yeah, it's pretty lame market conditions right here.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I keep like flipping back and forth, you know, expecting to see something, and then I'm just like, oh, still nothing.
Nothing at all. It's
Yeah.
insane.
I wonder what oil's doing. Let's see. Ooh, oil? Oil had a little bounce today.
I think everything is pretty much dead. I don't think we're gonna get any movement.
Yeah, even if stuff does move in these conditions, like if it's flat for so long like this, you obviously need like extra confirmation.
Yeah.
Or
Move
like when a move, yeah, when a move
Wow.
does happen, it just like you can't confirm it, so you just can't enter it.
Yeah. Yeah, these are definitely character building days, like Raja always says.
It's patience, the patience building test.
Are you guys trading Bitcoin?
Hell no.
I've bought it. I bought like a dollar cost average it like for a while. Was just buying like $100 every week for a long time, a couple of years.
Hmm.
But yeah, I stopped doing that as of recently.
Can't really trade that, like the fees, the commission on Bitcoin, at least on Dominion, and really any broker I've ever traded it on. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, I've never traded it like that. I've always just bought it and
Yeah.
held it, you know. Like, I mean, I have like, I don't know, probably half a Bitcoin or something, you know, like on a ledger. But I've like literally bought it from like, no shit, like probably 69,000 all the way down to like 13,000 or whatever it came down to, you know, like, I mean, it's like there's a wide range of where it's at, but I stopped buying it just because like I did the same thing with the S&P 500 throughout that same time period, and S&P 500 never went below like 2%, 3%, you know, like as far as like losses, you know, and it's actually like it's up now, and like the highest I bought it at was like 470 or something, because I've been buying like SPY specifically, so it's like the ETF, but yeah, so anyways, long story short, like it's up a couple of percent right now, and like I think currently it's around $400, and like the highs that I bought it at was like 470. So I mean, if it goes back up to those highs, which is going to, it's just time, you know. But if it, when it goes back up to those highs, like that account will be like way up, you know. So I feel like that's a better like dollar cost average play, and I really just do things like that just for like a retirement fund, you know, like it's just set up in an IRA, but yeah, I actually have a call scheduled with like a financial advisor tomorrow. That's like kind of what I want to talk to him about, is like some longer term plays. I've been doing a lot of research on dividends lately. I like dividends a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I want to start buying the shit out of dividends.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the play.
Yeah.
You mean like dividend stocks like Coca-Cola and stuff?
Yeah, Johnson and Johnson, McDonald's, yeah.
Bristol Myers.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like dividend stocks. I think that's gonna be like, honestly, I think that's gonna be the play for like the rest of my life, you know, like I wanna just keep like building businesses, keep like the way I look at it is like I wanna like get cash to like buy income, you know, so like I wanna make cash to buy income, and like that income is dividends, you know.
Yeah, dividends great for retirements.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a story that I heard not too long ago. Is this woman and her husband, they had never made over $100,000 a year collectively, and you know, she was 93 years old or something, and making over 100 grand a year from her dividend portfolio. I was like, yeah, that's some boss shit. I was like, that's sick.
Like the investment's just secondary.
Yeah. Yeah, so that kind of made me realize like, all right, cool, you know, I could really simplify a lot of things, you know, just like trading, you know, simplify it and, you know, figure out like what you can do.
Yeah, value the time more.
Yeah.
Dividends don't do shit. Oh, I'm looking at my history on Dominion. So this was back in like August. I did a 0.1 lot sell on Bitcoin, and the commission was $15.
Yeah.
And I put it at 0.2, obviously $30. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, that was like my whole profit just gone.
Yeah, I think I did know that. It was like pretty high.
Ethereum's much better, but it's still like a few dollars, whereas gold is like 2 cents, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like that stuff adds up, especially if you go on a losing streak.
Yeah.
It's just like straight up like commission.
Well, there's nothing fun about like opening up a trade and being $30 in drawdown.
Yeah, just like, instantly on a 0.1.
Yeah,
where you're targeting like $15 profit. like, all right, this is pointless.
Yeah. Yeah.
It moves nice. It has nice market structure 'cause it's just a bunch of like dumb money.
Yeah.
So the psychology is like super easy to predict, but just the damn commission.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be my play, like long term, I think. Cause like that's kind of been the thing is like I just been like kind of all over the place as far as like long term plays. I've always like been really lined up as far as short term plays, as far as making money, you know, whether it's through business or trading or whatever. But as far as long term plays, I just feel like I'm just like shooting from the hip, you know, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Even like dollar cost averaging SPY, like I just like found like somebody just like mentioned that on Twitter one day, you know. I was like, hey, you know, like for like you young people out there, if you like just buy like I think he said like buy $500 a month of SPY, you know, from the time you're 25 to like 50 or something, you know, you'd be a multimillionaire. And I was just like, oh, yeah, that's probably
No, yeah, that's a great play. That's like
Yeah.
the number one thing I tell people if they're like, "Oh, how do you trade?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. Just fucking put $500 a month into like, you know, pick like a few mutual funds that have historical track records, you know."
Yeah. Yeah, so like, I want to keep doing that, and then I mean, I really just want I want to like the reason I'm talking to the financial advisor is because number one, like he works with like Corey Gregory. I've talked about him quite a bit. Corey Gregory, he's like the dude that I follow,
Yeah.
like workout plans and shit. But anyways, like he's got a fucking crazy ass dividend portfolio, and it's all been from like this guy Joe, who is his financial advisor, just kind of like pointing him in the right direction as far as what to buy and stuff like that, you know. But like that's kind of like what I want to talk to him about is like, you know, just like I'm 27, you know, I'm about to be 28. Like I'm just trying to like make as much cash as possible. I don't really care about flashy things, you know, I've never really been materialistic. So I just want to keep like living severely below my means and making
Yeah.
as much cash as possible. Just putting all that shit into dividends, you know, because that's like the way I look at it is, you know, by the time I'm 40, 50 years old, you know, I'd be making 100 grand, 200 grand a year from dividends, and I'd be chilling, you know. Be
Oh
sitting
yeah,
on
I'll
the
be
beaches of
I'll be
Bahamas, not doing
retiring
a
with
damn
that
thing.
money.
Yeah.
I'll retire with 100K
Yeah.
dividends. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what I'm thinking. So
I don't need $1 million a year.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, a lot of people get really caught up in the materialistic stuff, and
Nah, fuck that.
yeah. I went through it though, you know, like I went through it through a time like where I was just like,
Yeah.
I need the watches, I need the flashy cars, I need all that shit. But when I moved here, that's what really changed my mindset. Is because I would walk around here, you know, you see people that look poor as fuck, and then you meet them, and you're like, damn, dude, that dude's sitting on some cash, you know, like he's fucking chilling.
Yep.
That like opened my mind up to a whole new way of living, you know. I was like, wait a second. Like these shrimp
That's the way
boat
to go.
dudes. These dudes running their shrimp boats, you know, hillbilly as hell, you know, just making crazy money.
Yep. Yeah, I know a few of those guys. Just like,
Yeah.
fucking like redneck. Like the boat slip, the guy that like built our boat slip that we like keep our boat at Lake Lanier. Fucking like multi-millionaires, probably driving on a tractor all day.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I saw a lot of that stuff when I was a kid, cause like my family up in Michigan, like we've always like kind of lived on farms and stuff like that, you know. So you
Yeah,
kind of
those
see that
farmers,
with
like
yeah,
low key.
dude, those
flex.
dudes are balling, man. Like
Yeah.
never underestimate a farmer, man.
No,
Holy shit.
never. Dude, my cousin knows one up in like Hiwassee, Georgia. And he like met him through whatever, like long story, whatever. But like he found out that he's also a trader, and he like goes to this little outhouse at night to like enter his buy limits basically. And he has like DSL, like a 1990s monitor, but his account's like 8 million. He'll just like sell. He'll be like, all right, well, you know, I'll just sell these positions today and just put them in for the next day. and it's just like ridiculous. He just has a farm,
Yep.
just flexing.
Yeah, my grandfather, my great grandfather has always kind of been like that too. Like, you know, anytime anybody in the family needs something, you know, he's like, whatever, how much you need, you know, just whip out 40 G's or something, you know, you go buy a new car or whatever the case is, you know.
Yeah,
So
'cause
like I
they're
always
like,
think about that shit too, you know.
yeah, they don't worry about like any materialistic shit.
Yeah. No, my great grandfather, you know, he always talks about it like he's like shit, you know, me and my brother used to have to go steal coal off the train, you know, to keep our home warm and shit, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's like how he's always lived, is just like never had anything nice, you know.
Like fuck a Ferrari.
Yeah, and he did big shit. Like, I mean, he played for the Yankees and shit. You know, he was like,
Damn.
he was balling and just never
Wow.
showed it. Never showed it. I always like admired that, you know, cause
Yeah, that's always the coolest type of person.
yeah. But yeah, I think that's definitely like my play, like the next 10, 20 years, like just make as much cash as possible, put all that shit in dividends.
Yeah, let
run
us
it
know
up.
what you get from that dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Be interested. It's like I'm like in this weird like pickle where I've got cash saved up and like I want to like put it to work, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like do I do a long-term thing like that, or do I just do like one real estate play and then use that to like snowball more?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean
This
that's
weird
that's the
area.
thing though, because if you think about it, like, you know, the dividend play, very low risk, but at the same time, very low reward. You know, like a portfolio to pay you like 100 grand a year is probably gonna be like a couple million. You know.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
So, you know, like if you think about that, like, I mean, you could make 100 grand a year off of like probably 25 G's in real estate. You know.
Yeah, that's the
Flipping
thing, like,
properties and shit.
yeah.
You know. So.
I do it every day, like with somebody
Yeah.
else's money. So it's like, if I just do one with my own money, then I'm chilling.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So.
I think I'm gonna wait for. I think I've just been saving up for that, and I think I'm gonna actually just wait for that.
Yeah.
The dividends is definitely long term, but it's something you can get quick cash from if you really need it in a pinch too. Whereas real estate, it may take a little longer to flip the cash to make it liquid if you need it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another good point too. Like Corey G, like, you know, he pulled out like I think a couple million from his dividend portfolio when he was doing like a buyout of one of his businesses, you know. So like, yeah, I mean that's a good point. Like, you know, he had made equity on that money, you know, so he wasn't like pulling out the amount of cash that he put in, but at the same time, like he needed that to do the buyout, you know, like he didn't have
Yeah.
liquid cash available to hit that buyout. So yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that has saved me a few times, just being able to go liquid when I needed it right away.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't
But-
go wrong with that.
There are different real estate tactics though.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That can definitely keep you liquid.
Yeah, one of my buddies just bought an apartment complex out there.
Yeah, I've been looking into apartment complexes. What did he? Do you know how many units? Like the price?
No, I'm not sure, but it looks like a slum.
Yeah, those things still make bank.
No, I mean that's what he was telling me, you know. He was like, honestly, this is the type of shit I prefer because I'm pretty much never gonna not have rent paid because a lot of times it's government funded.
Yeah,
You know?
dude, that's
So-
what my family friend does. Section 8 only. He's
Yeah.
fucking balling.
Yep.
got like 30 houses in Atlanta, just guaranteed rent every month.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, it's kind of a headache, you know, but at the same time, you know, as long as the money's coming in, I don't really care, you know. So I was like, yeah, I respect that.
Yep.
It definitely takes time though to do those, because we had like 7 or 8 of them at the same time in Baltimore, and the money was coming in, but man, the issues were that the tenants really know how to play the landlords in those cases.
Yeah, they do.
Man, they know how to, like, oh, I'm good. Like, I can just tear your house up, and what are you gonna do? You're still getting paid every month.
Yeah.
So the money, like, to fix them back up when they move out, or having a management company handle it to pay all of their expenses every time something is broken or windows are smashed in. It's just, it can be a headache.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You gotta be committed.
Yeah, that's why we mainly just flip.
Yeah.
We have and flip, and it's like way easier.
But man, if you get those good tenants that, like, you know, want to be there for a while, and they're cool, they're like, you know what, this is what I want to be, this is a nice place, I want to keep it, you're good. So you
I'm
might
not
get
gonna find that. Not with Section 8 though.
Yeah.
I've had some. I've had a couple.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, they are definitely gems. They're hard to come by. And when they move, you're like, oh man, I gotta start all over again.
Yeah, that's like I think about the people that own my house. You know, I've lived here since like 2017, I think. You know, never pay rent late. You know, never really complain about anything.
Right.
You know, like my neighbors aren't bitching at us because we're not partiers. You know, so it's not like we're like throwing ragers every weekend. You know, it's like.
You're like the perfect tenant.
Yeah, that's what I think about, you know, and like
you're gonna have some leverage one day.
Yeah.
When you want to ask for something.
Yeah, yeah.
Hot tub.
Wow. No problem. What do you want?
Yeah.
They don't want you to leave.
Hot tub or bust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I wish I would have tried to buy it though, like. Because like when we first moved here, like I was not in a good financial position, you know. So like, and then like a couple of years into it, you know, I'd like kind of thought about like putting in an offer, and then like the market kind of started like going really high, you know, and I was like, oh no, I don't really want to do it now. Then it just never stopped going up.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, shit, I should have done it.
Yeah, just wait, it'll happen again.
It's also like not the best like home for here. Like, I mean, it's a duplex, so it'd be awesome to buy, you know, because I just rent out the other side, and it would probably cover our mortgage and more. But it's on the ground. The one thing I'm afraid of is it's on the ground, and like living on the beach, like on the ground's not a good thing.
So get that insurance policy.
Yeah. Yeah, like when we moved in here, it was right after those hurricanes, right after like Matthew and Irma, I think, and it was completely remodeled. It was totally underwater.
Hey bro, what's up? Good morning.
What's up, Sartaz? How you doing?
Bro, what do you?
All good, all good. Just watching the market range.
Yeah, because US bank holiday,
Yeah.
What up, Dr. S?
Hi, yeah, bro, how are you?
Pretty good, just chilling.
What's up, man? You come back?
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be here every day.
Alright. Yeah, I just getting late because of G, man.
Because of what?
I am telling I just getting late in market because I was in gym.
Oh.
Yeah, I was sick after London Open. So because there was my trade, GJ sale trade. So I just square off, took profit, and went back to gym.
That's it.
Yeah, and
Long
today
time.
US holiday, man. So I think no volatility will come. So NYSE will show.
Yeah, I bet what we'll see happen is probably a move on GJ for London close. That's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
my
Yeah.
anticipation.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Just COMEX hitting.
Because it already dropped from
A lot.
their point, GJ. I cashed today almost 40 pips.
Damn.
Yeah, did that YouTube short that you posted, was that from today?
Yeah, bro. One trade took on gold and second one GG.
Did you catch that GJ like crash right there?
I took this trade GJ based on H4. Now if you look at H4 candle at that time, the candle was go for only retest. So I just took the sale and stop loss only 10 pips above the 4-hour candle high, and it came continue down.
Yeah, that's a great level right there.
Maybe yeah.
Yeah,
Scale.
I saw that YouTube short. I was like, damn.
Chilling. Sartaj, so are you funded? Do you use a funded account?
Yeah, bro.
Nice.
I have, and on asset also at this time. But we have no good broker, man, for withdrawal. So I use mostly Exness, and I just thinking about Dominion Raja broker. No, I want to use his because we have in India, bro. In India, Forex is banned totally. So we have some problem to withdraw money. If you withdraw more than half a million or something, you will be charged or you will be sent to jail for this.
Shit.
So, that's why I want to shift to the Dubai, man, for trading.
Oh, you said you're going to send to jail for what?
Yeah, for trading, Forex trading.
Wow.
That's why I just I don't increase my asset or increase, because I know I cannot withdraw more than $10,000. So I just made this money and change in crypto, in Binance. When I will go to Dubai, I open an account, bank account, then I will withdraw everything. That's why I just accumulate all those profit.
Wow.
Yeah, I wish I had a Dubai account.
Yeah, bro. If I receive all the amount in the Dubai account, then I will send to India. Then no problem. If I send all the money directly to India, then I can they will send me maybe jail too, because Forex is illegal, man, in India.
Crazy.
Wow.
So crazy, man.
Just send it to Mike.
You can trade what is it, the rupee though, right?
Yeah, absolutely right, bro. Yeah. And I love volatility, and on those currency pair, man, if you want to earn $10, then you need to wait 1 week, man. That's the volatility. So I don't love that. No, in July I will go maybe to Dubai. Then I will set every setup. I always talked about no trading. Trading is very hard and very easy. Yeah. If you understand better, then easy. If doesn't, then very hard.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
I think gold can go at least 1846, 47 again. Retest the high.
Yep,
Because
back
we
to
have,
that level.
yeah, we have range almost how much it is.
Yeah, it looks not one to break down.
But we need to wait 30 minutes candle close. If the candle close this previous candle high, then next candle will retest the low and continue to go. Jack, which trading firm are you used?
Like what broker?
What?
Are you asking which broker I use?
Yeah, no, which trading firm?
Oh, funded firm?
Yeah,
TFT, the funded trader.
okay. TFT, oh, okay. True Forex, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I know those.
Oh,
How are they?
okay. I just used FTMO, so I don't use others. I don't know about.
Yeah, FTMO looks solid.
Yeah, solid, and they have no problem to withdraw land.
Yeah, I mean, they have their own broker and terminal and everything.
Yeah, they have maybe their own liquidity. Maybe.
Yeah, I think they do have all like cash liquidity.
Yeah.
It's solid.
FTMO does?
I am with.
I'm not sure. I mean, I think I've heard something about that. I don't know if it's true, but I know they have their own broker. Like you download their straight up like MT5 terminal. I mean, they've been going at it for way longer than anybody else. They've got a clean dashboard set up and everything.
Yeah, that's who I try to use. What the hell are these guys on the YouTube talking about the sound? People on the YouTube talking shit about the sound. I don't know, you gotta come over to Zoom, man. Shit, I don't know. Sounds great over here. Maybe I got some settings screwed up. I don't know. Beats me. Sounds great in my headphones.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good over here from our end. It's clear.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds good, man. Bro, which software are you using for live?
OBS.
Oh, OBS. All right. Today I was trying to go live, man, but I don't know what's all of my software.
Yeah, I use OBS. OBS is pretty solid.
Okay. Today I will try. Need to create an account first, yeah?
No, it's free. It's
No.
it's just this right here. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. It's got a lot of settings and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you could probably. Oh, we got a little volume here on gold. I think you could probably just Google like OBS, Sartaz, and
I know about it, but I did not use it. That's why I asked.
Oh, okay.
I will download today.
Yeah,
Mike,
so
this is your setup, man. Broke the low as well as broke the high and came liquidity at the
yeah,
same candle. You know, I followed this pattern, man, almost 10-15 times. Man, it gives me lots of return. No, 30 pips, 25 pips, very easily.
yeah,
Basically after NYSE open. Basically after NYSE open, before London closed. That setup was amazing.
Yeah, it seems to happen like once a day.
Basically on gold.
See, the 3-minute had a decent confirmation for this gold move, but still, it's like with such low volume all day, just a bunch of ranges, I still wouldn't even enter on something like that.
It already reaches 1846. Oh,
I was looking at it on the 5-minute. I was like, oh, this looks like a buy for gold.
Yeah, that's why I like the 3-minute. You can just see patterns and rejections a little more clear.
no wick.
Yeah, and there's no wick. Yeah, I'm just not trading today. I mean, unless there's some unless it like comes back and retests and has a perfect entry.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna look out for is a bullish move on GJ. I think a bullish move on GJ.
Yeah,
The London
looks
close would look good. Cause this 4 hours got 30 minutes left. I mean, unless it just comes down and breaks this low here, you know, I think it's given good indication that it can go up and retest these highs.
Yeah, it looks like it wants to retest that high since it broke that resistance anyway.
But yeah, gonna need it to break out of this 30-minute range. But yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna look out for. I'll keep my eye out on gold, but I don't think it's gonna be anything.
Yeah, it looks dangerous.
I think well, you don't think it's gonna break 1846?
Sure, but I mean,
With a small support and then and bust on through.
it could. Just the way it's been moving, it's like I don't really
Higher highs. I mean higher lows.
trust confirmations when it's just in these big ranges.
no, we have this range from pre-London. Okay, if the candle close above 1846.50, then we can anticipate based on the left side clean candles, maybe can 1850 or 51.52. But we need to wait for close this candle above the range because we have rejection candle. So
Yeah, well, what's happening right now?
It's got a little fake NY volume.
People are
yeah, bro.
People are waking up.
Yeah.
I feel like traders are just bored and just decided to
Right.
like enter a trade at the same time.
Well, cool. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna carry on with the day over here. Like I said, probably gonna look for like hopefully a GJ buy here with London close or something like that. If that doesn't happen, probably just gonna be a no trade day.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it.
Okay, bro, Mike. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, good to see the whole gang.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Same to you.
Bye,
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. See you.
All right.
Peace out,
Have a good
everybody. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully.
All right. All right, Mike.
Have a good one. YouTube chat, hope y'all have a good one. Yeah, Benjamin, sorry about that. I'm not too sure why that's happening. Yeah, XAU Goblin, the Indian guy, is cool. Check him out. He does London stream. Check him out. But cool. Hope y'all in the YouTube chat have a good day. Give a like to the stream before you head out. And if you're new to the stream, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to give a subscribe. We'll be back here tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time.
See you there, Mike.
Hey, have a good one, Jake. See you later. I really like to see some GJ buys here. But alright, everybody, off and onward with the day. Peace out, peace out.